Today on our 2000 Fleetwood Bounder Motorhome, you're going to be taking a look at, and I'm going to show you how to install the Roadmaster battery charge line kit for motorhomes, part number RM-156-75. With the motorhome charge line, you're going to be able to charge your towed vehicle's battery while you're towing it behind your RV or traveling. Now what it's going to come with is it's going to come with ring terminals that connect to your circuit breaker and your battery. And you're also going to have it routed back to your 7-pole plug in the back of your vehicle or your motorhome. Your kit's also going to come with a 12-volt circuit breaker that's only going to allow power to run from your battery in your RV back to your towed vehicle to charge that battery. Now that we've gone over some of the features, let's show you how to get it installed. First thing we need to do is we need to take the bundle of red wire. We're going to come to the back of our RV and find our 7-way plug. What we need to do is we need to find the number 4 pin. On this one happens to be marked, and we're looking for the one that says black on it. Next, we're going to take our red wire. We're going to pass it through our 7-pole holder here, like this. Now, you're not going to get a ring terminal for this end to go onto your 7-pole. However, I'm going to add one onto it. If we take this screw out right here, you can actually see there's like a little plate there. You run your wire underneath it, you can connect it that way. I like putting the ring terminals on. Like that, and you can put everything back together. Now we're going to route our wire up to the front of our vehicle to our battery. Let me get that done real quick and I'll show you how I did it. Now when you route your wire to the front to the battery, you're going to make sure you use the shortest possible route you can. Now you don't necessarily have to go this way, the way that I did it, but if you go a different way, you may run out of wire. You may have to add a little bit to it. Not a big deal, just add a butt connector and add the extendable wire or whatever amount of wire you need. We'll take our wire over top of our axle, still following that frame. Now that we're in front of the axle, again, following the frame. I went behind my shock tower here, over my axle, along my frame, again, existing wiring, and I routed it right up to where my battery is here on the passenger side. Next, we need to find a place to mount our circuit breaker. And I'm thinking right about here might be a good place to put it. We'll have a couple of self-typing screws in our kit. We can even come up here. I almost think I like up there better. Alright, so we'll take one of our self-typing screws. I'm going to see if I can pre-drill a hole. Like that. And we'll put our second one in on the other side. Now what we need to do is we need to cut our wire that we ran from the back, and we're going to connect it. We're going to add a ring terminal that comes in our kit, and we're going to connect it onto this silver post here. And you're going to have 2 small ring terminals like this, and you're going to have 1 large one. We're going to use the 2 small ones at this point, and we'll use the large one when we connect to the battery post. Down. I'm going to remove our nut here. And then reinstall the nut after you install the ring terminal. And then we're going to take part of our other wire. We're going to connect to this gold post or copper colored post. We're going to go from there to the positive side of our battery. You can use a 3/8 socket, tighten those down. And we'll add our large ring terminal onto this end here. And we'll connect that right onto our positive battery post. Now we'll take a 13mm socket. We'll take off this nut here on the positive side, and then we'll add our ring terminal. Now with our motorhome running, we're going to test where our charge line kit is coming down through, or coming back through our 7-pole plug. If it's running correctly, or if we have it routed, hooked up correctly, our light will come on. You can see we touched every other one. We're getting nothing except on that one, which is our number 4 slot, where we hooked it up. So we know it's working correctly. And that'll do it for a look at an installation on the Roadmaster battery charge line kit for motorhomes, part number RM-156-75 on our 2000 Fleetwood Bounder.